Hey YouTube, what's going on? I'm not talking to YouTube admin directly right now because apparently reading an article by the fake news and giving my opinion of it while I'm reading it is considered inappropriate content. They don't want your opinion, content creators. They want you to parrot what the fake news says, and they want you to agree with it. Well, I don't. I just don't. So, there was it was actually an article. This is probably going to get censored too because we can't allow people's actual opinions to hit the internet, because they're conservative, and we have to accuse them of hate speech. Otherwise, I guess we won't gain. You guys at YouTube admin won't gain control. Won't be able to turn the 2020 elections around. So that Democrats have a chance in, a frozen hell. Anyway, so the article was about this organization called Patriot Front, and I was comparing them to see how they would stand up next to Antifa, which, as we all know, was demonstrated a domestic terrorist organization by Congress, I believe. Correct me if I'm wrong. Yeah. But, go do your own comparison. Because YouTube doesn't like when I give my opinion of it, so it's whatever. I don't care. We'll see if this actually passes their hate speech filter. Anyway. Okay. Shoot, I forgot what I was gonna say. Oh yeah, the vape ban. It seems like Trump is actually going to, and I'm not actually mad about this. It looks like Trump is actually going to raise the minimum vaping and smoking age to 21. Now, it's already been to 21 before, and then it dropped a couple years ago, if I'm not mistaken. Y'all can fact check me on this, because I encourage fact checking, though some of us might call it hate speech. And by fact checking, I mean actually go out there and fact check. Don't just give me your feelings and your biases. Filter those out and do the actual fact checking. Yeah, because we know how rabid the mainstream media is. They are rabidly going after Trump because there's so many pedophiles. And I have a personal connection to this too, because I was also a victim of a pedophile. So let's keep it 1,000% real here, okay? The head of ABC, all these other major news networks that forced their employees to sit on these stories where they had a chance to do something wonderful for their country, and these people who are everything that is wrong with society and this planet decided to force their employees, who are good people, to sit on these stories. And I can fully sympathize with how disgusted these employees of these major news corporations were by their employers, because pedophilia is disgusting. And conservatives know this, but liberals seem to want to make excuses for people who rob children of their innocence. And like I said, I have a personal connection to this. I'm not going to mention, I might mention the names in a future video. But as a citizen journalist, no one is forcing me to not reveal anything or whatever. I just feel like I'll release it when I feel like releasing it. Call it my own personal D-class. Anyway, yeah. So Trump and the Democrats, it seems we're going to agree. And when I say Trump and the Democrats, I mean the people who love this country and the people who demonstrably don't. Because they fight Trump at every single turn. They're only obsessed with getting him out of office. It doesn't matter how much good he's done for this country, and it doesn't really matter what he plans to do that is good for wages and good for employment. It doesn't matter what he has done. These people are schizophrenic and insane and desperate not to have their names spilled all over the front page in the interest of justice and in the interest of the stolen innocences of the countless children that they have sexually abused. It's very sick. It's very sick, and it's criminal, and I believe they're all going to be arrested, jailed, hung, and the world will be a more just and equal place, despite whatever they may try to do to jam the cogs of time and the wheels of justice. But yeah, so that's going to be it for now. If you love truth, if you love this country, if you love our flag, give this video a like and subscribe, hit that bell. Let me get to 1,000. Help me get to 1,000 subscribers, because I want to be able to go live before I release the name of the person and the circumstances under which I became a victim of pedophilia and homosexuality. So yeah, cheers. I'm sure some of you have similar horror stories. If you do, yeah. If you don't, don't go seeking internet fame, because, that would just be retarded and you would make yourself look extremely stupid. So yeah, cheers.